Hope everyone had a great day. It is New Year's Eve, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Let's hop into the game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1 between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This is taken at the 3. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Their 7th-year quarterback from TCU bringing him onto the field. That's the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton.
And remember, he was a day-1 starter his rookie year, and that was the year of the lockout, so he didn't even get the OTAs and minicamp that led into it. Led his team to the playoffs that year, led his team to the playoffs his first 5 years in the league before a 6-9-1 record in 2016.
Now the rookie from Oklahoma, it's Joe Mixon. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a pickup.
Yo, what's up, man?
Second down. Here now the offense
for the
mic's
on.
When you're right on the verge of being a top 10 overall offense in the NFL, you would think that things are pretty good for your team, but the Bengals want to improve. They were 13th in rushing, and for a team that wants to run the football first, last, and always, that's an area that they're trying to jump up in 2017.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Now the left-footed punter in his 9th year, Kevin Huber, on to kick. Back deep for the Ravens, Michael Campanaro. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. See if they stay on the ground for second down. And again, it's Collins. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
With Steve Smith retiring, someone's got to fill the void as the #1 receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. And Brashad Perriman, going into his 3rd year, this needs to be his time.
First-round pick, of course, missed all of his rookie year with a knee injury, 33 catches last year.
He has the ability. Now he has to just go out and do it.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Now Flacco. And he's got the hook up for the first time with a veteran, Jeremy Maclin. Give him 30 yards there.
Terrific catch there by Jeremy Maclin. Harkens back to his days as a Missouri Tiger, where they used him almost like a wingback. You know, he would catch passes, they'd hand it to him on running plays. You can see that great ability once the ball's in his hands.
Yeah, so great in space, and a 2-time All-American back in those days as a Tiger at Missouri. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to... And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Brashad Perriman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because #1, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
That time, a 9-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. But for the Bengals, it was another season without a playoff win last year. They haven't won a playoff game since January of '91. That's the longest active drought in the league. But for the first time in 6 years, it was a season without a playoff appearance as they limped home last season 6-9-1.
None of us really anticipated that either. So they realized where some of their deficiencies lay. And one of them, speed outside. And they ended up drafting John Ross out of Washington, who ran a 4.22 40-yard dash at the Combine, and also added a big-time back in Joe Mixon, who can run and catch with equal proficiency.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Now Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The connection since 2011. Dalton to Green for a Bengal first down.
You think about the great tandems that we've had this decade in the NFL. Think about Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Big Ben, Antonio Brown, Brady, and Gronk. But look, Andy Dalton and A.J. Green, they have to rank in there, don't they?
Okay, good. The mic.
A.J. Green in the first round, Andy Dalton in the second round. And what they've meant to the Cincinnati Bengals franchise has been everything. A lot of playoff appearances.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
If Joe Mixon plays up to his potential, Cincinnati got a draft steal getting him in the second round.
Strong runner. Now, he's built like a rock, 230 pounds.
Yeah, and he moves like a little guy. All right, he's one of those players that you can use in any situation. Short yardage runner. Heck, you want to give him to the perimeter, he can take off and beat you with his speed, and definitely catches the ball in the backfield.
So I lowered the difficulty down to All-Pro and lowered the quarters down to 10 minutes because 15 minutes in All Madden was just not realistic.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A nice gain of 21 yards. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Passing, it's Dalton. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
And he'll take this one near the 25, pull it the 26-yard line.
Clemson, and Oklahoma, Georgia. I'm definitely watching those games.
The Ravens making their way out, and is this a pivotal year for them? And I ask that because of this. You look at, they won Super Bowl 47, Charles, but they've missed the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years, including 8-8 a year ago.
It is a pivotal year because they are so used to
under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Michael Johnson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Calling a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Flacco off play action. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Joe Flacco playing like his
a nice gain of 21 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. That'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down to the 36-yard line here. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
So on 4th down, Flacco off to the sidelines. He gives way to Justin Tucker. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner.
Helps having one of the better.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
You're never supposed to take a player for granted, but you almost do with Justin Tucker, don't you?
Last year, how good was he?
He was phenomenal. The one miss that he had on the season was a block against New England, correct?
Yeah, he was 38 of 39, also didn't miss a PAT.
And one thing you want to do, if you want to book him as an opera singer, you better get on the boards early. Justin Tucker can sing it now.
A reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. He's already back in Minnesota to play the Vikings. And then a 10-20 start on the East Coast. It's the first game for the LA Chargers traveling to Denver.
A nice AFC West matchup.
Second down, Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Let's try to stop him here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Incomplete.
Okay, though. So that was some bad user fails there.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the
But it
football.
was still
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Campanaro on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A good pickup there, a 22.
Playing an all-pro, 10-minute quarters. Passes are nice. I'm going to like this. It's not going to be stressful.
They'll try the right side with Collins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
On second down, Flacco to throw.
No,
But he fires one
that was
that's
just
intercepted.
that was just
Picked off by the
mispress
Alabama
button.
man, Dre Kirkpatrick. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Good
Now,
game.
that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. So it sets him back for second down.
Got them in like a
2
hole.
minutes to play in a
We get the ball
tightly
at half.
contested first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Here's Dalton. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And the grab by Croft. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there.
Can
8 yards on the first
still
down
win?
completion.
Hey, this is a closer game than it was yesterday. So
Really good pickup on first down, hitting
possible.
the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and
granted,
goal.
after talking with
Now that was
one of
kind
the
of
guys, he said
interesting.
lower
It
down
appears
to
this
all
coaching
pro,
staff
10
really
minute
trusts
quarters.
this rookie
Yeah, exactly
early in
the way
his
it was.
career. They want to get him a
But I
touchdown
lowered it
here in
down
his
to all
NFL
pro in
debut.
10-minute quarters. So
And Dalton to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Well, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
It's definitely more realistic
Sometimes
now.
the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Okay. Do they run? Do they
On
pass?
third down today. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon.
And we stop them. Let's go. I'll leave them down by a
No gain
field
on the
goal.
play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field
Yes,
goal
Cap,
or go
but-
for it and try and score a big-time
Yes, Cap,
touchdown.
but if
This is why the
you
head
have
coaches
to
get paid
start
the big
somewhere
bucks.
to become something. Like last night,
And Bullock will put this one through. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland.
Guess what?
And the Steelers
So
there
everyone
out to
started
an
at
early
one
lead.
viewer,
That one
and then
tight
they
to
worked
this
up to
point,
thousands.
And you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
I'm not that petty.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's
Maybe
pick
I'll
it
just
up,
have to pound
and we
the
still
rock.
have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Yeah, I'll do a screen next play.
On second down, Collins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
So, Top needs this draft our,
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Top needs
at
is
the
a quarterback
46-yard
because
line.
Joe Flacco's
A good
old,
pickup there on
and a
first as
tight
the
end
screen
because
pass
our tight
gets
end
him
is
8.
36.
So they complete the
Top
pass, and
needs
now
an
they face a
offense.
second down. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Some interrupters.
They're out of the screen and it's second
Hello,
down.
people. Hello, people. It's Paul O'Brien.
Just right for a screen pass to break for
Hi,
big
I'm
yardage.
Mitchyboy 40's favorite mother,
Timing of the pass
Austin
to the
Hill.
runner. Everything has to fit together just right.
Oh, hello,
The
Austin
defense
Mitchell
is
from
able to
Houston.
disrupt things and hold it to a
I
short
learned
game.
about Texas when I was in
Completed pass
grade
play. Now let's see if they go
5
back to
because
the
my
air or to the
teacher was
ground.
originally from the U.S.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Short throw pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
That's the second pick.
So they throw the
That's
pick
the second
six. They
pick
get
six.
another
So
shot at it
Haas
now
threw one
as
to
this
Drake
one's in
for
the
Patrick.
air. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is,
She just
listen,
went upstairs.
just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
Receiver screen.
to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Second down
I definitely
following
feel like
the
this
run.
will be picked off. If any play is going to be picked off, it's going to be this.
Passing play. Flacco. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The Ravens on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Flacco. On the screen, this is Woodhead. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Denny Woodhead only played in 2 games last season due to a knee injury. But when he comes out of the backfield on third down, that's usually gold.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. If you like the content, make sure to drop sub.
Looking for the out route. It's complete to Macklin. And he'll get it into
Very
enemy
much
territory
appreciated.
just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And again, it's Flacco to throw. His throw incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Ravens on
Yeah,
third
it is
down.
going up.
They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Once more, it's Flacco. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Okay, Austin, have a good time.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready
talk
to
to
see
you
what
later.
they can do here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They look to throw on 3rd and goal. Rush coming in.
There we go. That helps. Nice big user sack on 4th down.
And they
Let's
brought
get
the
them to
pressure
punt
there
the
just
ball.
right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell you about offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Play action. Flacco under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Vincent Ray in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. Flacco. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he takes this one just shy of midfield
the
all
first
the way
down,
to the 49. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
That's a success.
On 1st down, Flacco. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception. And now their task is even tougher.
And look out. I think he's going to go. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Second down, here's an option right. And maybe the wrong
Trying to
lead
hold him
there
to a
as
field
he's going
goal.
to go down
Andy
immediately.
Dalton, 2
They
rushes
lost
for
4
negative
there,
12
and
yards.
it's 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, never mind.
Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle of the field.
That was close.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They run with Collins. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. They go again with Collins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner. That play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss. There's a blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception.
Punter's throwing interceptions.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work,
So I have to get my punter
but
back.
sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. This run defense, it was a strength last year. Big-time strength for them. In one game, small sample size, but looks like they might have a few kinks to work out.
And that should be a little bit understandable because they played so well last year. So you think there's some momentum that goes along with that. And oftentimes there is. But you know what else happens? You become a target. Everyone wants to run the ball against you to show that they've adjusted to what you've done last season. And now they have a new plan for you this year.
It's second down. Don't look it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that'll make it third down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Hey, Bell, into a field
So
goal.
now here
Let's
comes
go.
the field goal team for the third time today. McCarron and company going for it on fourth.
Oh, yes.
And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the three.
You never see the
fake
computer
it.
do
It
that.
doesn't work.
Honestly, you don't.
They have gone to the fourth quarter.
You never
by
see the
way of that
computer,
game
like,
in
do a
Cleveland.
fake.
It's the Browns. They lead that ball game at the moment. A win would be their first of the young season.
That's happened to me twice. I've had a fake punt, and I've had a big kick on me.
A give left side to Collins.
From a computer.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
A give right to Collins. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
This is a run. That's a run
If they give up
concept.
another score here after they didn't get
That
it,
don't
does
make
it really
sense.
matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Run that set
And
up
when do
again.
they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This run defense was a weakness last year toward the bottom of the league, and early returns not good here this year.
And that's too bad because you and I both know that when you have something that's a weakness from your team the year before, you spend a lot of time out in the offseason, whether it's personnel, adjustments in scheme, all of those things. So that's got to be disheartening to start off the season this way. I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
I don't even remember what I say to this man.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there.
Oh, that was pretty sneaky.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And the Steelers, they've scored again and opened up that advantage. Ben Roethlisberger with 1 touchdown pass thus far. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Welcome,
and a coach
Johnny
called
Berry.
a running play,
Make sure if
and pretty
you
much
like
said
the
to
content
everyone,
that you drop
I want
a
to see
sub.
something executed
Every
well
sub
before we get out of here.
means a lot.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Johnny, what kind of football do you watch? Like, who's your favorite team? You're a Pats fan? Decent. I'm a Vikings fan, but I was just like thinking of a team that actually could reuse a rebuild, and the Ravens was suggested. Do you think the Patriots will win the Super Bowl this year? I'm gonna play this game too, and then I might end the stream after scouting, and then I'll stream later tonight. Okay, on paper, this should be an easy win. Will I win? Probably not. Yeah, what's that? What's your opinion on James Harrison leaving the... What's your opinion on James Harrison leaving the Steelers and becoming a Patriot? What's your opinion on James Harrison leaving the...
Hello, everybody. I'm James Harrison, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're all set to bring you a terrific contest here as these two divisional rivals renew acquaintances for the first
Johnny,
time
I
this
just
season.
subbed to your
There's
channel
always a
even though
little
you don't have any
something
videos.
extra to make it
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between
Johnny, I
Russell
became your
Street
first
and
subscriber, even though you don't have any
I-395.
videos.
We're at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
If you were to do videos, what kind of content would you release?
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and
I will
11
try.
coming up.
I will try all, but I do not have a cam yet. Neither do I. I'm gonna ask that for my birthday in March. I just got a headset for Christmas and the PS4 and Madden.
Operating Play action. Flacco. He's got his man. That's Wallace. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Now Collins trying to find a lane.
The run game is not really functioning. No, it's not my birthday.
No gain
in
on the
March.
play there, second down. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
But I'll take the duly noted in March that you wish me happy birthday.
Where their problems began. 31st in the league against the run. They finished 31st overall in total defense as well. So you have to start with them shutting down teams running
It's
the
fine.
football to give themselves
I know.
a chance to make
I
some
probably
plays in
like
the
made
passing
it
game.
sound weird.
Flacco here on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just
Thank
as you
you.
said, they want him to touch it either in
If
the
you have
running game or the
Instagram,
passing
not
game,
plugging,
they
but
must
totally
like the
plugging.
matchups they're
If you
getting.
have
Give him a
Instagram,
yard on the play, and he's definitely
go
short. It'll be
follow
fourth
me
down
at
and a few
Mitchyboy40.
inches.
They tried their best to pick up that third one, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big
how old are
man
you?
you can just turn and hand it to, and
if
you
you
can be
wanna say
dependable
that.
on picking up first downs.
Now a give to Collins.
9.
And he'll lose yardage
Decent.
on the play back at the
15.
37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'm from Canada.
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was true. They were faster to the ball.
Decent. 15. Canada.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco.
Whoa,
Throwing over
what
the
kind of throw
middle,
was
and
that?
it's incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. That is
First down.
It's Perriman. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Flacco to Perriman, and the Ravens have a first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone,
Who do you think will go to the Super
makes it
Bowl?
a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to
Vikings
actually run past
and
people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance.
either
game.
Vikings, Patriots,
The
or
numbers for
Vikings,
Collins last week,
Jaguars.
23 carries, 78 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game.
Jaguars
Next
got
week,
the
a heavy
defense.
workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit? And
My
try and keep
Vikings
him
have a
fresh?
defense,
Or do they
and we
say,
have
guess
a good
what? He's
offense.
locked in. Keep
The
handling
Jaguars
football.
have an
It's a
insane
loss of
defense.
4. Now third down.
So the myth has been
Patriots have a
shattered.
pretty good
Every
defense.
cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Flacco looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, looks like we'll just take the 3.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up
Are
in
you
the
from
end
the,
zone. There's a
like,
breakdown
East
on the
Coast?
defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense.
Normally, if I was playing one of my friends, I would have went for it. And normally, like, when I play, if I'm playing anything else, I'll go for it. I'll be an idiot and not take points, but obviously I want to go for it and get the points.
Here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Hey.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Obviously, I want to go for it.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. The rookie first-rounder, David Njoku with it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways.
You think the Patriots are going to draft a quarterback this year?
Strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Here, ask me some questions and I'll answer. I feel like I'm asking you questions.
On 2nd down, Kaiser again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's 3rd down. Kaiser, this looks like a free play. Screenplay, Johnson. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's taken down at the 43.
Oh, we have a 3rd viewer.
Picking up the 1st.
Welcome.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math.
Who is your favorite NFL player? Favorite quarterback would be,
and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Favorite quarterback would be Teddy Bridgewater. Favorite running back currently is Alvin Kamara.
65 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same
I
thing as last week.
also played the,
Ball early and often.
yeah, I did play the Browns yesterday. I restarted.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one.
I just deleted the two streams from yesterday and I just restarted today because I wanted a fresh start. I still lost the first game, by the way, Austin.
The good old toss play.
Okay, I thought I was tripping out.
Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield.
I lost 34 to 10.
In the backfield. In this case,
favorite corner, Marshawn Lattimore. No, Xavier Rhodes, then Marshawn Lattimore. Lattimore is locked down.
Now a hand off to Crowell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Given 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd.
Oh yeah, Austin, we're just asking questions.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player.
Norman,
half
yeah.
defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown.
I like how it
on the
says it's
season.
upset
And
when the
Browns
Colts
have
scored a
taken the
touchdown. That's funny.
early lead.
Oh, we have a fourth viewer.
And they're able to
Welcome.
run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be
Oh,
a tough
wide
one for the
receiver,
defense to deal with. They've got to
Stephon
go to the
Diggs,
bench now
by
and figure
far.
out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Favorite punter? My favorite punter is Johnny Hecker. He's the true GOAT.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And he's got the hook up for the first time with a veteran, Jeremy Maclin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Yeah, Odell's good.
From the gun, Flacco.
Oh, come on.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by
That was
Jason
just like a
McCourty. And
bounce
they'll set
tip
up shop right
interception
near
type of
midfield
deal.
at the 49-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And
Kicker.
another one here in the first half.
My favorite kicker is
You actually feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now.
That's a good
Showing
question.
the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is
Sebastian
double their efforts
Janikowski,
to make him even
kicker
more
for the
frustrated.
Raiders.
He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot
Second
about
one definitely be
racing
Robert
that loss last
Aguayo.
week, getting back in the win
Love when he
column.
wears
See
the
how
number
he
6
responds.
for how many points the
Ball
team
partner, did
scores
that
when
just
he's
happen?
kicking.
I've got my hand over my eyes right now because like him, it's going to haunt my dreams too.
First and only kickers drafted in the first round.
Defensively, just very
We are up to
lucky. You know
5
that they got away
viewers.
with one there. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. From the gun, Kaiser. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And he'll be
Stop.
brought down, it looks like right
4th
at
and
the
2.
40. It'll
Let's
be
go.
a gain of 8, but it'll
Hunter.
also lead to a 4th down.
So much about
Favorite
offense
tight
is what
end?
you call hidden yardage. You
Evan
know,
Ingram.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from
Best
first down.
O-lineman?
Stopped him in his tracks.
The best offensive tackle would be
Coming up tonight, Green Bay visits
Jason
Atlanta. All sorts of
Jason
storylines
Peters.
there. A playoff rematch. Also the opening
that's
of
the
Mercedes-Benz
best
Stadium.
right
And then on
tackle.
Monday
Best
night,
left
the
tackle would be
Giants
Lane
host the
Johnson.
So the Giants
Best
play on
right
Sunday
guard
night
would
and
be
Monday
Zach
night to
Martin.
open the season.
Best center would be
under the
Travis Frederick. And best right offense, best right guard would be Kamichi Semele.
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for the out route. It's complete to
He gets pretty good separation on that route.
29-yard line brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves.
Austin, you're going to watch the Alabama game tonight?
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he'll lose yardage.
You don't watch college, but if you were to watch college, I suggest you watch today.
And now second down.
Today's going to be great
That play
football.
almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy with ball, tackle guy with ball.
You don't watch college, but if you
toss. Look at the spin. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time.
One sec. I think it's on at 8:30.
He couldn't get the edge there.
Eastern.
Wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead.
Oh, yeah, tall
But
ass
their
Joe.
footwork and speed is negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. And he's got his man.
Hey, let's go. We picked up the first down.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They pitch it out to Collins. Oh, he pulls over him. And now they're going to get him
I'm
down
going
right
to
at the
do
line of
Ravens
scrimmage.
squad builder.
No gain
Like
on
you.
the play. It'll be
Okay.
second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
give
mind.
credit to the defensive player, though. What
Never
did
mind,
he
the
do?
games are
Made
tomorrow.
him slow down, slow up his feet.
This
and allowed
morning
the
I
rest
was
of the
like
guys to
looking
get
at
there
the
to finish
games,
him
but
off.
this morning when I'm talking about is like 2 in the morning. I was looking at the games and I was thinking it was still yesterday. So no, the games are on tomorrow. Never mind. But the game would be tomorrow, 9:45 Eastern in Oklahoma, Georgia. Would be 6 o'clock. So never mind. College football's on tomorrow, not today.
So that'll back him up 5.
God, there's so many passes in standard.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
What's your favorite short wide receiver? Probably Ted
Second
Ginn.
down, Flacco to throw. To the right side, and he's got Macklin complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Sorry, I have my retainer in, so that's why I like. Some words are like shh.
To throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Looking left side, that's caught by Macklin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
We're working our way down the field. We're in
Nice
field goal
gains,
range
that one
now,
for 14
at least.
yards and another first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident.
Oh my God, that route is deadly.
And he'll go right back to Macklin. It's complete again.
Like that corner doesn't know what's up.
It's another first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Like, watch this corner. Like, what?
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know every offense wants to
Here, we'll
start
try
their
this.
snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Nope.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What kind of throw was that, Flacco?
Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the
Also,
offense and
if I
say,
want
what's
this
going on with your
series
scheme?
to like
Maybe
grow,
we
I
should look
probably
at the
need to get
defense and
better
just give them a
fucking
whole lot of
commentary.
credit.
Oh my
They've got
God.
them frustrated right now.
YouTube demonetized me for saying the F word. Try me.
They begin with a run by Corral. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
To throw, Kaiser, and it's caught over the middle. Wilson, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes to go here in the
outside
first half.
linebacker.
We're back to Baltimore after
Vaughn
this.
Miller, because I'm pretty sure he plays left side.
Second down, Kaiser. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many
Anybody else
things.
just pick up on that
Yes,
ref
they
doing
can
the
line up
moonwalk?
wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. C.J. Mosley.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Able to
big
drop
sack.
him
2
for
at
a loss of
12.
a couple. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot.
Oh, that's
Those
nice
occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation. Allows him to
Pinch
get
middle.
home.
Probably shouldn't do that. Get off the linebacker. I'd rather be using a D lineman. Oh, yeah. Why didn't I think of that, Austin?
Kaiser now from the 50. And that
Let's
is
go.
incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now. They'll boot it away from about his 35.
Do either of you two watch MMG?
And there's a work
Wow.
of art right there.
Wow.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard
Wow.
line. The Ravens offense
Alright, let's
now,
see if
they
this
get ready to
OP
head back on the
play
field. And
works
what do you
again,
think goes
where,
on
like,
here
the
in
corner
this
has no
situation? If you
clue
got
what
the
to do.
football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back
Goal
in the second
to
half.
win?
Managing risk
That is a
is
good
a
goal.
big decision.
Why not think of that?
They go play action here on first down. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
Johnny, were you saying to get a fumble or to fumble?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Johnny, were you saying?
On first down, Flacco.
Oh, that was
Looking
heavy.
left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Macklin that time, and now it's second down. So he can't.
No, I
hang
gotta go
on, and
down
as I
the
watch
field.
that unfold,
Try
I remembered an
to
expression
make
that I've
plays
heard,
down
maybe
the
from
field.
you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit
Halfback
anyways. Might
screen.
as well hold on to the ball.
It
Well,
works,
you know a
but it
coach said
doesn't
that,
like
right?
it's
Not an
not getting
actual
the yards
player.
I want.
No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
That was definitely Miles
And
Garrett.
now the Browns are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
Yeah, let's just go
halftime.
4
The Ravens
verticals,
on
throw an
third down.
interception.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
Oh,
And he can't
no
come
hands.
up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. They'll try and throw for it here, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. A first down throw for Kaiser to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Two forced one, okay. Obviously they're going to
So
kick a
3
field goal.
seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Here, let's try to block this.
And Frank's kick is good. So we come upon halftime, and it's a bit... you folks don't know what you're missing. Missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. For the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, Jabril Peppers. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some
only down by a
separation here
touchdown, boys.
as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Crowell. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
thing
themselves,
about, like,
just
tackling
hang in
with
there.
corners,
Just one
you can't
big
hit
carry away from busting this open.
Like,
That's
corners
a good
don't have
start
high
for
hit
him.
power.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he
Get
takes
a
it down
stop.
to 40 with
Was
a
that
pickup
third down?
of 4.
No, now it is.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Kaiser gets it to Gordon.
He held onto
That's
that ball
good for a
for one
Cleveland
more
first
second
down,
and a half.
11-yard pickup.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
A first down carry now for Crowell.
It's like you know what to run when the line is coming up to
He'll
hit
be
you.
down at the
So,
30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
Now a second down throw for Kaiser. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third
did
down.
get there. Wow.
The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw is Kaiser. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them a fourth down.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the
Down
worst
by
thing
10.
in the world. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Touchdown now to stay in the game.
All right, let's look now at Jeremy Maclin. He's been a load for them to handle defensively. I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving.
I'm not going to go
ball
for
control, you name it.
It's a 4th down.
This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Well, that
7
helped.
catches, as you said, over 100 yards. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was a good
Touchdown
run,
stop,
probably right on the edge
touchdown
of breaking
win.
into
Yeah,
something
exactly.
really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
What's up, Royal Poison? Welcome. Happy to see that I'm gaining people.
Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Bounced him. Darn.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up
this will be a pass.
Okay. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, that's realistic. Look how was just happening.
And he's taken down, but
do you have an Xbox 360? Yes, I do have an Xbox 360. Let's go, boys. 69 comments.
Here's a give to Crowell.
Yep, that was realistic. Yep.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Here's Franks now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Ugh.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. From the gun, Flacco. That's caught out left by Perriman.
There we go. There we
Rashad
go.
Perriman off to the races. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That was successful.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. First down, Kaiser. And his throw here is incomplete.
Pass by Deshaun Kaiser. That blade of grass was wide open. Good read.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Play fake. Kaiser. That's Njoku over the middle.
I don't know if he was touched there.
Good pickup of 28 yards.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. This is Crowell. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll throw here. Kaiser. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now Kaiser, and this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here, flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
I'm going to go holding.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
After the penalty, it's Corral. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
And Frank's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Macklin.
That's a big
play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
A red zone first down for Flacco. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off.
Yeah, I do play Madden Mobile. I have 15 accounts.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after one more time.
So now 3rd and 10.
I still have
a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
If I score a touchdown here, like, I have a really good chance.
They go pass again with Flacco. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him.
I had
It would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Triangle.
It's Flacco.
Ah.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal
Yeah,
Taylor.
there. That's probably GG.
That is now 7 interceptions between.
Here, let's just send the rest. That's probably GG there.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Simulation can help because now I'm only down by a touchdown.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Yeah, it did work.
This defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not
Still
going
have
to
a
go
chance
anywhere.
here, boys.
No gain on the play as we
Stop
have
them,
reached
score a touchdown.
the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
Why would you run the ball in 3rd and 10?
23-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time
I just need a touchdown, and I can be leading this game and could possibly win.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Campanello.
Yeah. I heard you.
8 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. I heard you. Okay. Gets set to take the field. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown.
Okay, thanks for permission.
Gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back to throw. Got him in over the middle. It's Williams. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down now, but that
guys, this could happen.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Be smart, don't pass the ball.
On the carry there, 2nd and 8. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And again, it's Collins. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Flacco, a veteran in these situations, hurrying his guys up. On third down, this is Collins.
Oh, did I pick it up?
This one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be
Fourth and inches. Oh my. Who thinks QB sneak's a good idea?
Fourth and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So down 6, and they know they need
this is the game. Right here.
He's back to throw.
Oh! No!
Such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So a tough pill to swallow there would be touchdown.
Wow. That sucks.
Road win in the National Football League. Charles,
should have threw short. But that was like the short route. Should have threw short. But that was like the short route. The other one was like covered. Okay, we'll scout, and then I'll end the stream, and I'll stream again later tonight. Sound good? Okay, we'll scout, and then I'll end the stream, and I'll stream again later tonight. Sound good? Okay, there's a quarterback. Trash. Let's look at a run. Okay, what position do we need? We need some O-line, but okay, let's see who wants a contract. Not giving that man a contract. Okay, I'll leave that for next stream. Like this dude is 36. Okay, so I'll stream again later tonight, Austin. I'll text you about it.